Maybe?
Let me just
I don't know.
give observer permission to all
Yeah,
of you.
it's a bunch of gibberish. I don't have a clue. But they seem to be causing. Well, the necrotic cysts, I think that's the thing that are outside. I think that's what make them die. I think that's the disease. And the residual energy, I think that's what makes them reanimate. I think. They're looking for something, clearly. Well, it seems that one of the targets is Silver Moon. When is the next, by the way?
It's the 16th.
Right, so we're 14 days before the new moon. Cool. Fuck.
This is the only faith that just means the one, right?
I mean, maybe it doesn't note him as the one, it's the master. So he could be a different guy. Or that's
Highly
how they
unlikely.
could. It's unlikely, but it's possible. And if we make baseless accusation, that's what they would say. That's what the Church of the One would say. It's similar,
I
but not
think
that much.
it's more important. It's more important that we know that they're not the friendly force they
Oh,
seem to be.
well, we never thought they were. Doesn't change that much for us. But they seem to be targeting Silver Moon eventually.
What though?
Well, the new moon. Do we know when the new moon is?
Yeah, it's something that people keep track of.
In 2 weeks.
Silvery Moon is what exactly?
It's it's a city. It's where we're going. It's where
Wait.
Lady Adistria Silverhand lives and rules.
Oh, okay. That's where you
City.
deliver the letter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. This letter. And the city will fall in chaos by the of the master. We can probably assume it means the will of the master.
Most likely.
Yeah.
How
would you fill out the blanks?
Well,
I would tell you that the blanks are deliberately longer or shorter.
Yeah, I know. Then the full they're
They're the
bunched
actual things.
words. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that would be way too easy otherwise.
Yeah.
In context is a lot, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
got to tell you, this message has everything.
Don't say that. Shut up. So.
I think for now we need to get out of here. Take the letter.
Yeah, I think that would be enough.
And might as well take the books, right? Are any of them readable?
No, they are all ruined. Really, these are the two things that you can salvage. One is this letter, this scrap of letter, and the arcane, the piece of paper with the arcane symbols.
With the drawing, is there
Yep.
anything more that can gather on the ritual?
Give me an Arcana check.
I'm gonna make a quick prayer to Mistra and use guidance on myself.
I think it might be a good idea, perhaps, to question the Library of Ogma about
6, 14.
Might be a good idea to question the Library of Ogma about this symbol, if you can, Doran.
Yeah.
What symbol?
What?
Which symbol?
The necromantic ritual symbol.
No, so that the it is basically a plan of the arcane sigils that are carved into the stone.
Yeah, so if you could just ask questions about any references made to those kinds of sigils, yeah.
I want to.
You want the book of evil, all that's evil and necromancy.
I want to
Yep.
ask Mora if he knows anything about the sigil, if I can reach him. Of course.
Hey man, you gave us the Deus Ex Machina, not me.
Of course. Doran, while this is an incredibly complicated thing, you realize that the symbols themselves are not the only part. The stone itself is an intricate construction. While on the outside it only seems smooth stone, there's all sorts of runes and mechanical parts in the inside. And on this plan, there are small inscriptions of inlets on the stone where the people were attached. And you ascertain that these inlets are sort of inlets where you can add power, where you need to add power to the stone itself before the ritual can activate. That was for humans were used for, as a sort of starting points for the process.
So it's a battery, essentially.
I'm gonna do something
like
stupid.
Like a cow battery to start the engine.
Yeah.
Can I do something stupid?
Always.
I'm gonna walk over to the stone and I'm gonna take out the orb. I'm gonna try to touch the skull or the candles with the orb.
Oh yeah, because last time we did something like that. That worked great.
Absolutely.
Are you guys, coming with Adrish for this?
Oh no, I'm still reading the thing. I just mentioned that the table is part of it.
I'm still trying to figure out, like...
They're just gonna hear an explosion
the door
behind them.
and shit.
Yeah. We just assume you're not going to do anything stupid without us.
You see Adrish slowly walking away
of little faith.
With his orb in hand, eyes sparkling with shadows.
Adrish, don't be an idiot. Again.
I think Emma, you're the least nice person to say that.
Emma, give me a history check.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Oof.
Ooh, geez, you're good at history. You're surprisingly good at history.
What? I don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past. You know?
Wow. That went deeper than I thought.
That's what she said.
You come to realize why you remember these symbols.
Oh god,
these
yes.
are the symbols for an inn. The Inn of the Dripping Dagger.
That sounds like a place I went even though I shouldn't have. I love it.
The former...
Inn of the Dripping Dagger. Where'd all my sticky notes go? What?
Sorry?
Oh, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it is quite a famous place on the high road. A 3-story building. The owner is a former adventurer.
Okay.
With a lot of staff, running kitchen. hostesses, and a Minotaur bouncer called Tote.
The high road, is it a straight in Waterdeep or?
It is.
Okay, cool.
It is not far from here.
Wait,
You're not sure how these ended up here.
the statue from there?
Yeah. But the symbols, it's sort of
The
a
symbol of
small,
statues.
yes, a small
You said the
statue
dripping dagger, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's fine.
So, moving on. Dorin, you stuff the letter into your pocket and continue examining the strange ritual, almost circuit board. In the meanwhile, Adrisht, please move along.
Oh, can you just move me? I'm not at the table.
So yeah, you approach the ritual and stand in the place of one of the guy who you ripped out of. You're looking over this weird thing in front of you. This stone slab carved with symbols, the 5 skulls and candles, with their light congregating in the center of the ritual, emanating this flowing aura that seems to encircle this whole thing. As you step through this veil of energy, you feel the cold around you even more intense than before. What do you do?
Right, that's the orb to the candle. Try to snuff out the flame with the orb.
You take the orb in hand and start tapping on top of the candle to snuff out the light. Just like before, the invisible barrier seemed to stop you from interacting with the object.
Alright. Did Doran point out any of the energy holes to us?
Yeah. It was where the
You
two...
may have mentioned that there was some that thing in the stone that was powered by the people who were dead.
Can I find them?
Yeah, on the 3 corners where the 3 figures were kneeling, you see a small opening where most of the tubes came out of, and now they were ripped away. Let's get rid of these bodies because we don't need them anymore. So
Can I like touch the openings, and is the barrier still there around them?
you reach out with your fingers, and your fingers stop before you would touch the stone surface. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Can you roll it for me? Sorry.
Yeah, of course. I rolled you a 4.
Oh,
That's fine.
that's on character.
You take 9 necrotic damage.
Alright.
As you
I'll
reach
back up from
out
it.
with your hand, you feel your fingers being drained of life. Your skin begins to crack for a moment before you pull it back.
Well, that's not gonna work. And I head back over to the other 2.
Risht, as you turn away from the ritual, something catches your eye. Well, not yours.
Quite an interesting friend you have there. I like that green one. Savage. Feeding on corpses. almost ripping you apart. A fun creature.
Why do I hear this in my head?
Yep.
Could have shoot away in. He is something special, isn't he? More often than not, he's on our side, so I'll take. Do you know anything about this energy, this ritual?
I do not care for mere small things. I only care about my freedom.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I need to get to where I'm going for your freedom to come through. So, any help would be appreciated, really.
You're still a weak old man. Draw more power from the orb. The orb has power over the dead. Use its power to channel, to overload.
I was thinking that, but like that might be a mistake. You've been trouble enough already.
Are you ready to die?
Yep.
Sorry.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, are you ready to die, old man?
I saw them before, but if that's what it'll take.
Well, is there anything else you could be afraid of? You will not die. What else could happen?
I imagine there are fates worse than death. Yours, times.
Plenty. Plenty of fates. Much worse.
Would you rather be dead than where you are now?
Death is
Imprisoned.
not an option for me. Nor is for you. So, do the thing!
Let's get it over with.
And the sound disappears from your
the
mind.
orb's energy. And overpower, if I can.
The question comes, Adrisht. Are you reaching for more power
Yep.
through the orb?
Yep.
Let's see what happens when you stare into the abyss.
One second. Hello? Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
What happens?
Adrisht, you hold the orb in your hand, staring through its flowing purple mist inside. You concentrate and try to draw from its power. You feel it. You feel the barrier the shadows holding. The barrier which leaks the power through, but keeping you whole. You have grown since that fateful night on the battlefield. You're not just a soldier anymore. You're much more than that. You have received power. You've made pacts. You made deals. But you have grown as a person as well. You have bigger goals now than just survive, than just to gain control of this power. You have more to do. You push against the barrier that the shadow's holding, and you feel it's letting. You use your own power to draw upon the near infinite void that seems to be beyond it. Immediately you feel a pull that seems to drag your soul almost out of your body, but you hold tight. You do not let go, and you try to grab hold of the power itself. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Nope.
Oh god.
Can I push my luck?
Of course you can.
Nope.
Nope, that's enough.
No. Alright.
Yep, 10 is needed.
Better, but not really.
For a moment, you feel as if your soul's going to be ripped out of your body. Your body will be filled with its void, this vacuous energy, turning into something that is unimaginably evil and chaotic. But you manage to hold on to your dear life, but you feel something slipping away. You're not even sure what is, but something was taken. But in return, you hold the orb in your hand, brimming with power. Power that you haven't felt before. Let me introduce you to an upgraded orb. The new orb is in your inventory. Emma, Dorin, you hear from the center of the chamber strange chanting, mumbling. A voice that you haven't heard before, rough, almost bestial, but it's not waves growling. It's much more sinister. What do you guys do?
You guys were not in the room, right?
Who?
Nope, they are not.
What? Sorry, what did you say, Ma? Okay, you're gonna have to be more precise.
Dorin, you hear almost demonic voices from the room.
Back away the. I fold the drawing, put it in a pocket, and just run towards the main room. Ish, what did you do?
You see a Drisht standing over the ritual, the orb in his hand hanging on a chain. The chain seems to extend from his hand, palm towards the ritual, and from the orb, a purplish liquid seems to drip onto the altar itself. But these drips do not run down the grate. They seem to form a line, enter through one of those holes at the bottom. From a Drist's mouth spews forth a language that you do not understand. How does it sound like a Drist?
Just guttural sounds and then
Spitting.
Yeah, just a lot of guttural sounds, and then it's more like.
Listening to that hurts my throat.
It's Simlish. Fin and Wave stands stunned.
Is he possessed again?
Alright, guess we're gonna find out. And I'm gonna poach, and I'm gonna. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna use Arcane Observation.
What does that do again?
I banish. I turn an extraplanar entity, and I'm just aiming it at a Drisht. I don't know if I have to know if there's something possessing him.
I'll turn to him and sort of like almost like in a jerk motion as he starts to cast. I'll be like,
You see.
What was that?
As Adrish head snaps almost 180 degrees towards you, barely turning his upper torso. You see dark shadows pouring down his face from his eyes. The orb almost blazing in his hand, and his eyes dark pools of shadow with glimmers of purplish light behind them. His face is sunken as if drained of life, but his hair seemed to move in an unseen wind.
Yeah, no, I'm still gonna do the thing I'm doing.
Yeah, of course you will.
I'm not stopping because.
So I get like those spells, and does the orb do like look physically different?
No, it's not physically different looking.
All right.
It has a bit more charge now, but yeah.
Hey, I got all that.
Yeah. We'll see the other differences later.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So
that can go bad.
Dorian, you call for your divine energy. Wait, you don't have any more divine channel divinity.
Yes, because I'm a level 6 cleric, so I have 2 channel divinity.
Nice.
Yeah, I forgot that as well
yay.
until an hour ago.
Adrish, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. Oh sorry, I rolled twice for mistake. Take the first one.
Oh, that's a fail anyway.
How do you fail every time?
I fail everything, dude.
Adrish, the human failure.
Yep. That's what my class actually is. It's not warlock or sorcerer. It's actually failure.
Yeah. Adrish, you're snapped out of it. You find yourself standing over the altar, hand extended, the orb dangling from a almost spectral chain coming out of your palm. Purplish liquid dripping onto the altar. And as you come to, as your mind is cleared of this influence that came over you, you see another drop falls onto the altar.
Oh no.
But you have no control over it. As the drip falls onto the altar, things happen.
Oh no. Addressed.
Right.
I thought we told you not to do anything stupid.
Didn't.
Well, technically, this one, that's not him.
Fair. It's not on him this time.
It's not the sound that I wanted.
And Water Deep explodes.
Oh, please no. I still need to get my sister's teddy bear.
End of campaign, boys.
As the power begins to swell in the altar, Adrish, you're being pushed away.
I move away.
You see the light begin to expand.
Oh no.
Slowly
Oh, no.
growing.
I think now would be a good idea to start looking for a way out of here.
Yep.
A moment later, the light collapse, and all of you begin to be pulled towards the ritual for a moment.
Oh no.
Give me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh fuck.
You think
Well,
you're
good thing
fucked?
I'm a monk.
Oh hey, it's only a 9.
Hey, a 20! Oh, a 20!
Adrisht, Dorian, you grab onto the side of the table and steady yourself. Emma, you're pulled towards the ritual. A moment later, once again,
noble scream.
the ritual
Oh no!
expands.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, God, it's
Harder.
pulsing again. I fall to my knees.
It collapses once more.
Oh
Give me
no!
another strength save.
Okay. 19.
I'm
Oh,
hiding
shit.
behind the table with light source.
Dorian, Adrisht, you hold on tight.
Emma's got nothing to hold on to.
I know, I'm still
Emma, you're dragged again towards the light. The skulls, the ritual. As you're pulled, you notice visible cracks. The skulls are cracking.
Oh
The
no!
light of the candles are burning brighter. And large red and purple cracks appear on the stone itself.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm trying to not be a part of this.
The energy flips you over the table. And you cartwheel towards it. The next moment, the energy goes even farther away.
Oh no! I think we should
can I-
run.
Do something before that.
It happens
I
in
wanna cast
seconds. It goes in
Gust of Wind.
pulses. Sure, you can try. What do you wish to do?
Essentially, it says that I can use it. Oh, it's away from me. Never mind, I'm not doing that. I didn't know it. I thought I could pull them towards me.
Yep, not really. And at that moment,
Oh no!
the light collapses into a tiny circle.
There it is.
Don't worry, we're in this together.
Dorian,
Oh, I'm not joining you.
I'm sorry, Dorian, but you do.
Yes!
19?
It's a 19. That's a DC 20.
So I literally couldn't have succeeded.
Yeah, you have. Well, if you rolled a net 20, I would have given it to you, to be honest.
It's okay. I don't want it. I want to be standing on it when it blows.
Of course you
Dorian,
do.
you're pulled close, and Emma. God damn it! It's fucking light sources. And Emma
Light
and
source on the tables.
Emma and Adrisht are dragged almost onto the table by the pull of the energy.
I think we should
And at
run.
And that moment, as you, Emma, you shout
I'm
out
just screaming.
you should run.
I mean, yeah.
I'm saying, fuck, 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 fuck!
I'm just gonna, like, get splayed out over the table. Just fucking...
And
The energy begins to beam towards the ceiling in a pillar of light.
Screaming. Definite screaming.
skulls explode, the lights of the candles fall and impact onto the stone altar, leaving craters, creating more fractures. A fire seems to run along these cracks towards the center of the ritual. The beam of light erupts even harsher, burning a hole through the ceiling. Not really burning, but erupting with power. Adrished, Emma, you are thrown towards the sky.
Oh God, no! Oh God!
Dorin, you're pulled as well. While your elevation is not as abrupt, but you still cannot get a foothold, and you're dragged towards the hole that was breaking through the ceiling. You see Wave and Finn try to catch onto the pillars surrounding the grate, but are unable. The tiny legs of Finn sort of just dangle in the air as he is pulled upwards, and Wave tries to dig his claws in, but he cannot get hold. For a moment, he wraps his tail around one of the pillars, but the pillar snaps in half as he's dragged upwards.
Okay, well, fuck.
How high are we going?
So we're getting pulled into the sky?
As you're flying upwards, you see this reddish beam that is surrounding you. You see that you're flying through this multi-story building that's set on top of this wine cellar. You see the floors fly by you as you erupt towards the sky. You see this red beam flying higher and higher. When
this is bad.
When you're maybe 20 feet above the roof, the power of lifting up seems to almost toss you out of the beam. And you begin falling towards the roof of the building.
Oh shit! Feather fall!
20 feet up?
Yep. Well, 20 feet above the roof of the building, which is maybe 60 feet tall. It's quite a large building.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the Sailor's Delight, all the charges, to cast Control Winds.
I don't know if you heard that Emma is casting Featherfall.
Oh!
I knew it would come in handy!
Yeah,
well, the question is, would I know? Do I know about it?
Blows himself back into the building.
No,
Flies up in the distance.
Well, I mean, it has a verbal component. Although at this point, I kind of assume the verbal component is just screaming.
I will not.
Sure.
If I see her that she seems to be casting a spell, I won't do anything stupid.
See? Thrust happening.
Yeah, not really, but...
He accepts the apology. Yes.
No, he doesn't.
Never. He'll never accept the apology.
You haven't accepted his.
Yes, I have!
No, you haven't.
Did it before we went down here. I kissed him on the cheek.
Yeah, you have to be more clear with Doran.
No, she said.
She told you.
Fuck, I can't be stubborn anymore.
Yes.
You ruined my plans.
Isn't that what girls always tend to do?
No. I'm gonna be following. As I'm falling onto the ceiling, I'm just gonna be like, let myself go and just fall. And try to remember all my family members.
Meanwhile, you're
most
fall
importantly, my daughter.
Just counting on your fingers.
So I have a
Brother's
daughter.
gone. Mom's gone. That's gone.
I guess I'm just kind of looking at it, just like you can fall and you can land on your feet.
It's more like as I'm falling, because in my head I'm thinking I'm dead. This is it. And then the feather fall happens, and in that moment of falling, I'm just trying to picture my family.
I'm going to get to that in a moment.
So, what do we? The pillow is still here, right?
Oh yes, the pillar of light.
Yeah.
So, as your feet lands on the roof, well, you know,
Yes.
at least your face lands on the roof.
No, the other way.
You're feeling ass first.
Yeah.
So yeah, Adrisht, you land. The jolt strikes your mind for a moment, and you recall your family. Yes, your wife, your daughter. Yes, your wife and daughter. Right?
Yeah. That's all I ever had.
That was someone else, right?
Could have been. Don't matter now.
Yeah. But you know, as long as you have those two,
Yeah.
is there anything else you would need?
Really.
Yay!
Corin, you stare towards the sky. The red beam of light reach the clouds, the heavens. You see it as a pillar of light that seems to bathe the city in red. You hear a sound of a horn blown from towards the wall.
Oh no, they think this is a signal.
I mean, it is a signal.
But you see something else as well.
Oh no.
Down the streets from all directions, hundreds, thousands of the necrotic cysts are rushing towards you. The malformed bodies leaving a trail of blood and guts behind them. And you see some of those big ones as well. Those gigantic abominations of molded flesh, dragging themselves by multiple arms.
Slowly get up. Look around.
Well, fuck.
Time to go.
Very much so.
I'm gonna immediately start looking for roofs we can jump to if it's possible.
Remember,
Are there any buildings that are parallel to this, close to this?
There are some, but they are not very close. It's sort of this, but it's not freestanding, so there are buildings next to it. But you do see that the creatures are not only approaching on the roads.
Oh no.
They're climbing on the walls as if grotesque spiders. They are climbing on the roofs and moving towards you.
Wait, so they're already here?
But they are not there, right here. They are heading towards you, but they're maybe 200 feet away from you. Well, not 300 feet.
How far are we from the wall?
Well, let's go back to our Waterdeep map.
I mean,
you are here.
Still loading.
Sorry, not here. Here.
Still loading.
Are we there? Fuck me.
No, not there. Not there. You're on Coffin March.
Am I stuck in?
On this nice corner building. And you see the creatures rushing out of the city of the dead, coming down Coffin March, climbing out of burnt out buildings. It seems
Are they
that
coming from the city of the dead?
they are coming from all directions. They're coming down this upper road, down from the main road, but you even see them crawling out of broken windows, through doors, through burned out houses.
And we need to make it through the wall? Fuck.
So the city of the dead itself has a wall, right?
Yes.
And if I remember correctly, we were dropped here, right?
Yep.
Do we know how long it would take to come back if we were to just start running?
Sorry?
How long would it?
Do we have an idea of the distance between here and here?
Well, I would say it took you... But you did spend a lot of time in the crypt, but it took you a good 20 minutes at least.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I have a very dumb idea.
What is it?
Emma?
Open to anything.
I have... Ooh! Shit, there's like 5 of us, aren't there? I did not think this idea through.
Emma?
I can make 4 of us move faster.
You can
I
use
was
what,
faster
sorry?
than most of you, so sure.
But also, then I wouldn't be able to, A, not only would my brother probably kill me, B, I wouldn't be able to, You know what? God. Finn is definitely getting it.
This is the movement speed thing?
Yep.
Yeah, he's trying... I think he's casting Long Strider.
Yep.
Phoenix casting?
No.
No.
Emma's casting Long Strider.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide who I wanna... You know, Vave's a
Dawn
tank.
doesn't need it.
The creatures
No,
are...
actually.
The
Dawn won't say no.
creatures are rushing from all directions. You can hear that they're making all sorts of disgusting noises.